it's all that jazz. So today we're going to be talking about accountability in relationships. So let's get into the video. Why is it important to be accountable in your relationship, in our relationship?
It's important, like, so you can man up or woman up, to your bad decisions and your mistakes. I mean, I don't really make mistakes like that, but I do have a lot of bad decisions that I do make. Jazz could attest to that. But that being accountable for my actions is just in my words. It helps, diffuse arguments, disagreements, and it doesn't drag out as long. And I think that's why it's important to also be self-aware. But when you have a lot of self-awareness and you see, what you did or what you didn't do affects, the person that you love.
Yeah.
That can change the momentum of the relationship and feelings and stuff like that.
Yeah, I feel like I agree, and it helps you see like what you did right or what you did wrong that your partner or your significant other may have appreciated or not appreciated. And if you consistently do the same thing, then it can either take the relationship downhill or it can say like, oh, this is good for us, and you figure out what works by being like accountable in a relationship. So who or what do you feel like taught you accountability in life?
Definitely my parents. Not saying like my parents were like super strict, but that was really hard on me, especially being the oldest, and I was kind of like a wild card. I didn't really follow structure. I questioned everything. I wanted to do everything on my own. I wanted to figure out everything.
Still.
Yeah, you're right. And I wanted to figure out everything for myself. I wouldn't say I didn't listen to my parents, but you know how it is when you in middle school, high school. You rather listen to your peers than your parents. So
yeah, that's true.
But my parents would not let me cross over into that realm where I'm just
wild.
A slacker. I'm wild. I'm disrespectful. They wouldn't let me cross that at all.
Yeah.
And it, especially since I got kind of big early, so like whoopings didn't hurt like that. That belt and that switch didn't hurt. So, but when they said you can't go outside, cause like me and my brother, like we had the epicenter for like football, basketball. It was at our house. Everybody come to our house, and it hurts to like, after you get your homework done, whether it's right or wrong, good quality, bad quality, you just trying to go outside with your 20, 30 friends that's outside waiting for y'all. And you gotta sit outside. You gotta sit in your room, and you gotta watch them from the window.
Right.
Like that hurt. Like I would have played. Like I would have been outside with my friends, but I couldn't do it. Of course. I started realizing like, man, like it's a different world when, you 18, 19, you on your own at school, and everything counts. You're an adult now.
Right.
And over the years I started realizing like, man, everything my parents was telling me, like from homework to being in class on time.
Right. On time. We still haven't learned that, but on time.
Yeah, on time.
I feel like my mom definitely taught me accountability with everything, like the same thing. Well, I didn't have the same experience of like outside. It would be like money. Definitely, that's why I'm like a huge saver now, because I don't like to see my account hit a certain amount, and so I'm like, nah, like, do I really need to purchase this? That's why I'm so cheap, because I'm like, I might as well save, then I can ball out on like a vacation or something that's really like worth it. And then like she also taught me, she tried to teach me being on time, but like I said, that still hasn't, kicked in. I feel like this plays a role for both of us, like coming into our relationship, because now we know how to be like accountable with each other, and we know how to hold each other accountable and say like, hey, it's not all like lilies and roses and flowers, but it'll be like, for example, certain things that he might do or say, and I'd be like, okay, like for example, well, we both make sure we're home on time. Not on time, but at like in a timely manner.
Don't
like
say that.
Not on time, in a timely.
I do not have a curfew.
Stop. Yes, you do. In a timely manner. Like he can't. it. Like, it would just be disrespectful for him to be like, just pop up at 12 a.m. and hasn't talked to me since 6 p.m. or not even let me know, like, what's going on, where you at, what's the reason. Like, you know, same for me. I'm not going to just be like, oh, I'm out, and at 5, the last time you heard from me, and I'm just pulling up, like, to that apartment. Like, it's okay. Like, nah, like, you know, we keep in contact. I feel like that helps, too, because we keep in contact all day. So, not as a, like, stalker or annoying thing.
Pest,
it's just like, that's just how we communicate. We always just keep in touch all day. So if it's like, unless it's an hour or two, it's like, okay, but we wouldn't go like 7 hours to be like, okay, hey, what's up? Like, that's just not our relationship.
But I did used to do that though.
With who?
With you.
No, you didn't.
I used to be at school and I'd be hooping for like 3-4 hours.
Oh yeah, and then I have to be like, hello.
But that's only because I don't want to get my phone stolen. Alright, I don't want to be a victim of the jug. So I got to keep my phone in my bag in the locker.
Yeah, okay. That's the only thing that I never let you have it anyway.
Yeah, she didn't let me have it. She know. Now if I got my phone stolen, she'll be extra mad.
But my concern is your safety. 90% of the time is safety, and then the other 10% is like, okay, where you at? What you doing? Like, I'm confused on why you not replying. But that's what we do. That's why I'm gonna be like, okay, what's up? Where you at? And you're gonna do the same thing to me. It was like an hour today, and you was like, babe, Jasmine, where you at?
Pregnant. I need to make sure she didn't pass out.
I'm at home.
What does that mean? That don't mean that you can't pass out at home.
Oh my gosh. I'm just saying, like, anyway, we check on each other, make sure each other good, and respect each other's time. And then also, I still give him his space. If he go hang out with his boys, yeah, you can hang out with them, have fun, da-da-da-da-da. But at the end of the day, you're not about to be like, whoops, came home at 2 or 3 a.m. Like, no.
I've done that.
Like, yeah, but we had a problem after. What's another way we hold each other accountable? And we had 11 minutes.
Making each other give reasons why we love each other.
Oh yeah, I think that's cute. That is a good way. So you can explain. I mean, I don't know. Did I come up with that?
Yeah.
I did. So we just implement that. Like, even when we are mad as can be, like, he will be like, don't even want to talk to me, or I'll be like, I don't got nothing to say to you, and he'll be like, why you love me? Or I'll be like, why you love me? At the worst possible time. And we have to give each other that reason. And I feel like it breaks the ice a little bit, even if it's the petty reason. Like, for example, you might have made me mad because you ate the chips. And I'll be like, I love you because you don't eat the chips usually, or something. And you'll be like, that's not legit, you know. But, yeah, that is one way. Like, even at your angriest, most, or sad moment, we always do. I love you. Why do you love me? And it's always like, how many reasons? You giving me 3 reasons till you're not mad.
Usually, 98% of the time,
it's new.
Yeah, it's new, but also it kind of it does diffuse the situation too.
It does.
Especially if it's a petty reason, because then it's funny.
Yeah,
it ends up being funny, it'd be a joke.
Yeah, that is true. That's true.
Yeah, so we don't really like hang that, be mad all night.
Right.
You don't want to go to bed mad with your spouse like that. I say you don't want to. I don't say it don't happen.
Yeah, you're right. You don't want to. That's the goal. Down
Sometimes I'd be upset.
Yeah.
Like that one time you left your food here. You went to work, but you left your lunch here.
Oh.
Man, I was ticked.
I didn't even realize you.
It was traffic going to her job and coming back on my day off. I was mad. I couldn't not be mad. I tried so hard. I tried to put my phone down. I was driving to the gym. I tried to put my phone down. I was so freaking pissed off.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, I still love you.
Yeah.
So another way that we hold each other accountable is by
seeing the bigger picture and working.
In jobs. Oh, yes, because I'm ready to quit every day of my life.
Every single day.
Every day. But it's like, I know that if I want to have this life where we get to have our own place, we get to wake up together, go to sleep together, go to the store and be like,
have a lot of nice things.
Yeah, have nice things and
live in a nice,
capable,
safe apartment.
A safe location. Like, I know realistically I have to look at all of that.
If you accountable for the stuff that you do and the other person can sense that you being for real about your apology, or you just taking into consideration of the other person's feelings, then you know that kind of lessens the blow.
Yeah,
because you're not really like, okay, I know it was really an honest mistake.
I think another reason, the last reason that we could say of holding each other accountable would be for trying to discuss like maybe what made you upset, so that moving forward, that's my biggest thing, is like moving forward let's not have this same argument again. Like if we're gonna, because we're not gonna be perfect, we're gonna argue, like let's at least argue about different stuff. Like let's not continue to argue about the same thing, because then it's even more frustrating to me. Then it's just like, okay, let's nip this in the bud. It might take us a day or two, but let's talk about it and say, hey, this is where I'm coming from, where are you coming from, and seeing eye to eye in order to either compromise, you know what I'm saying, to move forward, basically.
You just get mad about a lot of stuff, but now I'm just vibing. You know, life's good. You know, still growing, like, you know, the best way. And I really want to see this relationship and family blossom. So I have to do what I need to do for myself. Like personal accountability. I hold myself to a high standard, because that's all I know, is holding myself to a high standard. And that's something that, you know, I seen from my parents, and like how they would never fight or argue in front of me and my siblings.
Yeah.
You know, one of the main things I always talked about is, you know, the family name. Like,
yeah.
When you go outside this house, don't be acting no fool and putting dirt on our name. I want the same thing for this relationship too.
Yeah.
I want our names to be important and to be valuable. That's the best thing you can do. You know, there's a lot of important people, but there's not a lot of valuable people.
Yeah.
So I want to make sure our family and our relationship is valuable, and that starts with holding myself accountable. Because you know, one thing I know is like hurt people. So I don't, you know, I did a lot of self-reflection back in the day, and it's made me the man that I am today. So when things come up and I have adversity, I don't come home, you know, doing all that pillow talking and feeling down for myself and being all sad and on that sorry stuff. I man up and I take responsibility for whatever situation I done got myself in, and I move on from it. I adapt to it. I have to be strong so she can be strong, so she can be the best person that she can be. So that's, I think, self accountability is very, very important.
Self accountability is important because you have to translate that into your relationship. That's just with anything.
Love yourself and be accountable.
So thanks for watching. Comment below how you are accountable in your relationship, or your self accountability. Being single, it doesn't matter. And let us know your thoughts in the comments below. So thanks for watching, or I'll see you in the next video.